Alright then guys, Ork turn 4, and as you can see we are running out of Space Marines all too rapidly. This turn Sam managed to draw Kingslayer, Big Game Hunter, No Prisoners and Secure Objective 5. Well, with Objective 5 down here, that was okay, that one was safe. But Vulcan was isolated and alone in this building, and the Death Dread took full advantage of that. Didn't manage to kill him with shooting, despite getting a couple of rocket hits on him, but did take him down in combat. So that's Slay the Warlord and Kingslayer. That's going to be a big hit for this side. Most of the scouts that were hiding out in the old Manufactorum got shot up by those shooter boys, whiffed me save throws, and I've just got the one scout left, who actually, I believe, still needs to take a leadership check.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine, 6 and a 2, he holds. That truck did manage to immobilise itself in the process, so that's okay. Battle wagon shot at the tactical squad down here, killed a couple of them, and then the Mega Knobs came in and finished the job. Tactical squad survived with just 3 members who were falling back, but they'll rally at the start of this turn because they are Space Marines. Over this side, the Dreadnoughts finished their combat against the boys. So that's one less squad of Orks I'm going to have to deal with, and the Dreadnoughts are having a bit of a field day on this flank. But in the centre, I'm worried about those Mega Knobs. I've got little, if anything, that can handle them. But Space Marine turn 5, time to see what objectives I get, and if we can still make a good game of this. Just to clarify, I said Space Marine turn 5 there, I meant Space Marine turn 4. Welcome back to the end of Space Marine turn 4, and the Emperor protects his chosen servants. My librarian here hopped into that tactical squad and then fired out a molten beam into the Mega Knobs, killing one of them. Another one got a lucky save, and the rest of his squad, or the survivors of his squad, opened up with their bolters, and the foul Xenos rolled 3 1s for their armour saves.
Out of 4?
Yes, 3 1s out of 4 dice. The Orks are dead. The Mega Knobs are gone, and that is a big boost to my army. Particularly since I've got no prisoners this turn, and that's 2 kills. Managed to get a 3rd kill over on this flank. The one last remaining scout with the heavy bolter took out the damaged truck. That's another kill, and then I rolled a 3 for my a 5 for my D3 on the no prisoners roll. So that has brought me right back into the game. Other than that, main event of this turn was the Dreadnoughts continuing their march down this side, smashing in the Flashgits, but Flashgits managed to pass their mob rule check, and so they're going to stick around for one more turn while my Dreadnoughts continue to pound them. But on the whole, very good turn. I also managed to draw Secure Objective 1 twice. Objective 1 is over there, and in the Demi Company, Dreadnoughts receive the Objective Secured rule. So they've claimed that for me. Also had Secure Objective 6, but that will be being discarded because Objective 6 is over here. There's an Ork truck there, and very little I can do to get to it right now. But end of Space Marine turn 4, things looking a lot more positive, but we're not out of the woods yet. We've still got a battle wagon and a Death Dread and a mob of shooter boys running rampant. So on to turn 5, and let's see what happens. Welcome back to the end of Ork turn 5. As you can see, my Dreadnought squad has completely wiped out the Flashgits in that building now, so that's going to free them up to do their job next turn. Overlooking at Sam's objectives, we see that he's got Secure Objective 2, which he easily did with this battle wagon loaded up with the boys that were previously in the truck. They also scored the overwhelming firepower point by killing the last scout from over in the Manufactorum. He got Assassinate, which he did when this Dreadnought assaulted the remnants of the tactical squad in the crater. Killed them all, including the sergeant, so there's Assassinate. And he had Secure Objective 6, which was done by this truck down here. So all in all, Orks have recovered well from from quite a tough turn 4 for them, but I think the Orks have still got the upper hand, certainly on points and probably still on models left on the table. But this is looking like it's going to be a much closer game than it was. That's always good when an army can stage a comeback. But on to Space Marine turn 5. This could be the last turn, so let's see what happens. Right, so that was Space Marine turn 5. The Dreadnoughts shot and failed to destroy this truck. This thing is like invincible in that building. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll just run into it and hit it with a power axe or something.
It is immobilised.
It is, but like, I want to assault it with my Dreadnoughts, but I also want to keep them out of the assault so they can start heading over here to deal with that battle wagon if the game goes on. Generally, it's been quite an ineffectual turn for the Marines. Librarian managed to get off Molten Beam at the Death Dread, but then rolled a 1 to penetrate the armour, so that's just bounced straight back off. And all the fire from the drop pod and the Dreadnoughts didn't do anything there. Objectives wise, already scored Kingslayer, so I get that one, but Objective 6 and Objective 2 are well out of my reach. Ascendancy, I just haven't got the tactical assets to hold 3 objectives, and Assassinate, the only character left on the board, was right in the wrong place. So yeah, a tough turn for the Marines. I'm going to discard Secure Objective 6, because actually I'm going to discard Ascendancy because I've got just no way of achieving that. That's the end of turn 5, so Sam's going to roll and see if we carry on.
We do.
We do. On to turn 6. Okay, end of Orc turn 6, and it is pretty much all over for the Marines. The battle wagon shot and blew up one of the Dreadnoughts, so I'm down to just 1 Dreadnought now. Drop pod's still alive and kicking, but it's a drop pod. Over here, the Death Dread managed to make the charge in on the Librarian and the Tactical Squad. Had crack grenades, even had a melter bomb in there, but crack grenades were ineffective and the Death Dread took me down before I was able to get that melter bomb stuck on there. So yeah, I'm down to just 2 models now. As for points, he's scored a nice little load of objectives there. So that's pretty much game over, but we'll play it on for the glory of it. On to my turn 6. Right guys, this is it. My Dreadnought has got my one chance to win back some glory for the Imperium here. He's got a shot at the Death Dread. He's in cover, so he's getting a 4+ save, but he's within 12 inches of my multi-melter. So here we go. Let's see if I can do it. It's a 2. He's missed, but because Vulcan's included in the list, even if he's no longer alive, I get to re-roll that. It's a 4. We've got a hit. Now we've pre-measured this. I'm already know I'm inside multi-melter range, half multi-melter range. So 2d6 to penetrate the armour. There we go. That's a 5 and a 2. So that's a penetrating hit. Watch this cover save. He's failed his cover save. Here we go. +2 to the penetrating hit table. And it's a 1. So
bring down to a single hull.
Does go up to 3, which becomes crew stunned. But
No, 4 is stunned.
4 is crew shaken, sorry. And he's down to 1 hull point left. But at this point there really isn't a lot more I can do unless I can make this assault.
9 inches.
9 inches. Let's go for this.
Oh,
It's a 6 and a 3. 9 inches.
All Overwatch.
For the Emperor. Got some Overwatch to handle first. 2 crack missiles.
No.
No. Here we go then. New and improved Dreadnought with 5 attacks on the charge.
Challenge!
Yes, it is a challenge. You can't declare a challenge. It's 2 vehicles. This is it.
4s.
2 hits. Strength 10, armour value 12. Oh! And it's a double 1! And this is all going horribly wrong. Dreadnought's got 4 attacks back.
2 hits.
2 hits.
2s.
Yep.
2
2 penetrating hits.
+1.
Mm-hmm.
Kaboom!
Double 6, it explodes, and that is game over for the Space Marines.